Select a bit of the decorative edge to your liking. For this example, we'll use the OG. Loosen the thumb screw to the base of the router. Slide the base of the router off to access the chuck easier with the wrenches. To loosen the bit, make sure the motor is to your left. The first wrench goes to the inside of the router and down to the table. The second wrench goes to the outside of the chuck and also down to the table. Remove the router bit and replace with the router bit to your liking. Make sure the bit is all the way in the router. Flip the motor so it's orientated to your right side. The inside wrench should be resting down to the table, and the outside wrench tighten down to the table. Replace the base, line up the wheel with the teeth of the router, and push all the way down. You now need to set the base of the router. Using the thumb wheel, raise the base to the vertical part of the router bit. Tighten the thumb screw. Check the depth of the router bit by holding your project up to the bit itself. Hanging the end grain over the table first, clamp with 2 parallel wood screw clamps. Make sure the toggle switch is in its off position before plugging the router in. Plug in the router. Set the base of the router flat on the material. Using your thumb, flick the toggle switch into its on position. Creating an external cut with the router, or moving on the outside perimeter of your project, make sure you move in a counterclockwise motion. This also can be defined as moving left to right. Rotate your project, clamp it down, and continue routing the full perimeter of your project, moving in a counterclockwise motion. Remember to take multiple passes when using the router. In the same manner, complete the routing of the face of your clock. When routing the inside of the clock, move in a clockwise motion, or also defined as right to left. In the same manner as the back of the clock and the face of the clock, complete the bottom portion of your clock.